Let's come now to question 6. Question 6 tells us to draw the perpendicular bisector for the line BC. Okay, this is the line BC. So how do we draw a perpendicular bisector? We will need compasses, ruler. So let's do a recall. For the compasses, we will need to pull the two sides of the compasses apart such that the width apart is more than half of the length of BC. Now this is the length of BC, so I'm going to pull it apart such that it's as wide as more than half of this total length here. Okay, and I'm going to put the pointed part of the protractor against B first, because B is one of the points, right? Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an arc and another arc. Able to see? Okay, so I'm going to draw two arcs based on the point here at B. Okay, so one arc and two arcs. If you find drawing two arcs a little complicated, then let's just draw half a circle with the compasses. Okay, that's fine as well. Now, let me remove the compasses, and now without changing the width of the compasses, I'm going to put the pointed point at C, and I'm also going to draw a half circle. So it will look something like that. Okay? Now, do you see that there are two parts where there is an intersection? One here and another over here. Oh, can't see, sorry. Let me move the paper a little. Okay, so one here and one over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a ruler to join these two points together. Okay, so ruler, and I'm going to use a pencil to draw through this. Okay, this is my perpendicular bisector of BC. So that's how I note it down. Okay, perpendicular bisector tells you that both sides from the middle to B, this length is the same from the middle point to C. Now, next, the question asks us to draw the angle bisector of angle ABC. Angle ABC is this big angle here. How do we draw an angle bisector? Now, again, we have to use the compasses, and now let's separate the 2 points of the compasses such that it is slightly apart. Okay, and I'm going to put my pointed part of the protractor at B because we're looking at angle ABC. Put it at B, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a half circle again, or an arc, and the arc must be drawn such that it intersects one line that make up the angle and the other line that make up the angle. Okay, now that I have done this, again with the same with the protractor, I place the pointed part on one of the intersection and make a little arc again. Take it off, put the pointed part at the other intersection, and I construct another arc. I will get this. So this portion whereby the two lines cross, okay, will be one point. Angle B is another point. I'm going to join these two together. So using a ruler and a pencil, this is what I will be doing. Okay, so this is the angle bisector. Perpendicular bisector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to label it as A. Angle bisector. I'm going to label it as B. Now next, these two bisectors meet at O. Alright, so they are going to meet, the two lines are going to meet. One line is here, one line is here. Now where do they cross? This portion, right? So this must be O. I'm going to label it O now. So this is the point O. Now last question, measure and write down the length OC. Alright, O is here, C is there. So I need to measure its length. O, so I place the 0 mark of the ruler at O, and I am going to put the other side of the ruler at C. Okay, and I'm going to measure it. Okay, so if I were to zoom in, the reading will be 5 point, it's the second marking, right? So it'll be 5.2. Okay, so the length of OC is 5.2 centimeters. So I will put it down in the answer column. This is how I will do this question.